Hey folks, in this video I'm going to be walking you through several of the neighborhoods here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So that way if you're thinking about making a move but you're not exactly sure where you want to end up, then you need to stick around for this video because I'm going to give you a high level, kind of quick overview of everything that Murfreesboro has to offer so that you can have a better idea of where you want to end up in this city. And if you hang around until the end of the video, I will also give you a quick market report for Murfreesboro, Tennessee, so that you can know what the current market is like here in Murfreesboro. We're going to get after it right now. Folks, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about any market update here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. My name is Mark with Welcome Home Nashville, Tennessee. And folks, we get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to make their move here to Murfreesboro, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, folks, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with Chris and I, all in the description below, so that we can help you make a smooth move to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. All right, folks, with all of that said, let's go ahead and hop into our video here. So today, we are doing a map video on Murfreesboro, Tennessee, this nice little city right here, just southeast of Nashville. So to go ahead and get everything kicked off, guys, let's go ahead and talk about the top neighborhoods here in Murfreesboro. So our most desirable ones, just because of the schools you have available in these neighborhoods. Let me get zoomed in here and get our marker going. We've got the Blackman community, phenomenal high school, incredible football program. Definitely one of the higher ranked football programs in the state. Their baseball team's phenomenal. Even their unconventional sports like wrestling. I wrestled when I was in high school, and Blackman regularly whipped our butts. So, Blackman is very well known for its athletics. You've got plenty of stuff to do in that area. Let's go ahead and minimize my marker there, and we'll show you kind of around the Blackman community here. We've got Blackman High School there. We've got Blackman Middle School there. We've got a Walmart just down the street. And yeah, if you're living in the Blackman area, you'll have access to all of that. Just a quick little jaunt across town to get to downtown Murfreesboro and the primary center of the city, so to say. And then let's go ahead and head up here to Seigel. Right up here, we've got Seigel High School, another high school here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. They've got phenomenal academics, definitely a high-ranking high school for sure. And then their athletic programs, again, are off the charts. Murfreesboro, surprisingly, a lot of their high schools really do have phenomenal athletic programs. Thinking about relocating to Middle Tennessee? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, saving you hours and hours of research, and have linked it down below. From top employers, the best hospitals, and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move here to Middle Tennessee. The best part is, this guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me right, 100% free. So just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment, and I hope that helps. So now that we checked out Seigel, let's go ahead and head on down our list here. We've got Oakland just down the street as well. Seigel's over here. This part of Murfreesboro is kind of known as Seigel. Just across Murfreesboro, basically right in line with it, we've got Oakland. Again, another phenomenal high school, high-ranking academically, absolutely phenomenal athletically. You've got Oakland Middle School as well. Then you've got John Pittard Elementary School all right there that you have access to. Let's go ahead and check out the Oakland football field. It is a massive massive football stadium, especially for high school athletics in Tennessee. We highlighted some shopping in the area as well. We wanted to mark Kroger. We've got a couple Krogers. We've got Walmart. If you don't like those bigger chains, we've got a Sprouts right over here as well. Plenty of shopping, plenty of access. I mean, all through here. If you live in the kind of Oakland area or the Seigel area, you've got plenty of access to any kind of shopping you may need, plenty of schools, good stuff there. You've also got access to multiple parks living in that area, or those two areas, and we'll go ahead and check those out in just a moment. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself there. We're still looking at our schools here, folks. So we've got Central Magnet. This is a private school here in Murfreesboro. Academically, absolutely insane. No way I could compete academically with a Central Magnet student. They are absolutely brilliant. Some of the brightest minds that Middle Tennessee has to offer, that's for sure. You've got, keep going through here. We'll look here. We've got our McFadden School of Excellence. This is another private school. This is a middle school, however. It's got a couple other schools marked. We've got the Goddard School here. Again, another private school. If you've ever watched, or if you have not yet watched, our vlog tour of Murfreesboro, you certainly need to do that. We cover a lot of the schools in that video as well. Now, let's see here. This is Blackman. We've already been over Blackman. I'll scroll back over here. There we go. We've got MTSU just down the street from Central Magnet. MTSU is Middle Tennessee State University. Fun fact, my wife actually graduated from Middle Tennessee State University, as well as my mother. It is a phenomenal school. My younger sister, she actually graduated from MTSU as well. So plenty of family history there at MTSU. I chose to go to the University of Tennessee. I'm sorry, my blood bleeds orange and white. I just can't help it, can't change it. But anyway, folks, you've got Middle Tennessee State University there. Obviously, huge campus. I mean, you've got a Chick-fil-A on campus, all kinds of good stuff, plenty of dining, bars, and stuff to do around it. Now that we've talked about our schools, let's go ahead and cover our parks here in Murfreesboro. So Murfreesboro has quite a large number of parks, plenty of acreage for you to explore and enjoy, tons of green space, tons of greenway. When my wife and I lived in Murfreesboro, I'll actually show you exactly where we lived. We lived right over here at the Springfield Apartments. Nice little apartment complex. It was a quiet community, well kept, clean. And then we had out of our bedroom window, we had a beautiful view. MTSU's ag campus property, which encompasses this area here, and just over on this side of the interstate as well. Google Maps is actually a little behind the development here. This ag property over here that Middle Tennessee State University owns also has a greenway for you to enjoy, and it interconnects with some of these neighborhoods right in here on this side of the river there. So you've got plenty of access there. Right over here, you've got the Stones River National Battlefield. There's an educational center, really cool. Definitely need to check that out. If Civil War history is not your thing, you just enjoy being outdoors, enjoying green space, enjoying Tennessee weather, and hitting the hardwoods that Tennessee has to offer, there are some awesome walking trails through here. Some greenway trails for you to enjoy as well. And then you go right over here by the Goddard School. You've got more green space as well. Plenty of stuff to enjoy. You've got Gateway Island here. Beautiful little water feature right in the middle of all of this. Great place to go and have lunch. You've got your dog park just over here on the west fork of the Stones River. Beautiful river, by the way. And then just on the other side, you've got the Stones River Country Club. Gorgeous club, folks. Great golf course as well. I've actually played quite a few rounds here at the Old Fort Golf Course. Look at the picture, folks. Absolutely beautiful course. Tons of wildlife. Again, it's right there on the west fork of the Stones River. Definitely, if you're in Murfreesboro, if you're in the area, grab your clubs, go hit the links, play 18, and enjoy the beautiful course with all the wildlife. Oh, here we go. Here's our Manson Pike Trailhead. This is a greenway. Obviously, you can see it basically interconnects you all the way through the heart of Murfreesboro here, folks. You can take it from one side of Murfreesboro all the way to the other, essentially. Basically from right down here all the way up there. So you can cover quite a bit of ground on that Greenway Trail here in Murfreesboro. I absolutely love those. If you've watched some of our older videos, you know I'm a cyclist. So I love getting to enjoy those Greenway trails. They're very well maintained. They're typically not really high traffic areas. So if you get out there early in the morning, later in the evening, it's pretty much yours to enjoy all on your own. Awesome stuff. This is something I wanted to highlight as just a cool little thing to do. So let's kind of transition from our parks into just little interesting things that Murfreesboro has to offer. This is Canonsburg Village. They actually held the centennial celebration for Murfreesboro there a few years back, celebrating, the 100th anniversary of Murfreesboro. Very cool little picturesque venue, sitting on the banks of Little Creek. It says Little Creek. It's actually not that small of a creek. The current will take you away if you're not paying attention. There's quite a bit of water moving through there, but anyway, very cool historic recreation of a pioneer village just right down the street from downtown Murfreesboro here. Very cool place to experience. Go there, learn about the history of Murfreesboro, all that good stuff. After we cover that, let's go ahead and look around. Old Stone Fort Golf Course, we kind of already covered that. The Kids Castle. This is just an awesome playground here in Murfreesboro. I mean, look, plenty of families out there enjoying this playground. You really can't beat it. You can grab your clubs, go hit the links, and your partner and the kids can go and enjoy the playground there. There are actually quite a few other playgrounds around Murfreesboro, public parks and playgrounds for family to enjoy. Let's zoom in on downtown Murfreesboro. That kind of this little area right here. This is going to be considered downtown Murfreesboro, right in there. This is our square right here, and then you've got the courthouse and all that good jazz down there. Again, if you've not yet watched our Murfreesboro vlog tour video, it's definitely worth watching because we do spend quite a bit of time down on the square. So if you look, you've got Marina's, awesome little Italian place. They have got phenomenal pizza. Love Marina's, great stuff. You go just down the street a couple buildings and you've got Jack Brown's Beer and Burger Joint. They have got a phenomenal burger. It's not a bad place to grab a drink as well. They've got tons of craft beer in their fridge, as well as a unique local selection on tap. Really cool place to hang out there. We scoot down the square again. Level 3 is actually a bar I enjoyed hanging out quite a bit when we lived in Murfreesboro, just because they've got pool tables. I love playing pool, especially when hanging out with buddy. Yeah, just a great place to hang out and enjoy your evening. Then you've got things to do like Murfreesboro's Saturday market. Awesome little farmers market. I love that I can show you these pictures, guys, without being there in person. Definitely a fun activity to enjoy if you are in Murfreesboro on a Saturday. Liquid Smoke, that's another good bar to grab a drink at, hang out. I believe they've got cigars, they've got a nice humidor, and I think they've got hookah as well, so you can hang out, enjoy your evening there. City Cafe, got a great cup of coffee. I enjoyed going there whenever I'm in town, grabbing a cup of joe, and just kind of sitting there on the square and people watching. You will see all kinds of interesting stuff, just hanging out, enjoying a cup of coffee. So Puckett's. Puckett is kind of a Tennessee staple. There is a Puckett's in Franklin as well, and if you haven't checked out our vlog video on Franklin, you definitely need to go and check that out. We dive into Franklin pretty heavily and show you everything that Franklin has to offer. Really great place to hang out. I love Franklin. We lived there for quite some time as well. Yeah, you really cannot beat living in Franklin/Williamson County, or Rutherford County even. Murfreesboro is a phenomenal place to live, growing insane insanely fast. Murfreesboro is almost excessive how fast Murfreesboro is growing. The city certainly can't catch up with the amount of growth there is coming into the city. Basically, that's going to cover your downtown area and what there is to do in regards to dining elsewhere. Now, you'll see different things like Mayday Brewery. Mayday Brewery's awesome place to grab a drink as well. You can go and tour the brewery. They've got a bar inside. Awesome stuff. At the Tennessee Brewery, you get a lot of locally brewed beers, all that good stuff. And then like the Boulevard Bar and Grill, Slick Pig, Cup Pop, plenty of dining around Murfreesboro, right? But the main area that attracts a vast majority of the population in Murfreesboro is right here. There we go. This is the Avenue. This is the Avenue in Murfreesboro. Tons of shopping, plenty of retail space. As you can see, we're just scrolling through here. Tons of retail space, folks. Got a cool little bar there. It's just a chain restaurant, or a chain bar, excuse me. That is Jonathan's Bar and Grill. Nice little place to hang out and grab a drink. They've got good burgers there. Other than that, again, you've got plenty of different dining options, whether it be chain restaurants where you sit down, or even some fast food there at Culver's. All my Midwest folks, you know what Culver's is about. To the rest of the world, you really need to go and find a Midwest friend and ask them about Culver's. Great cheese curds, and you definitely need to try their concrete. Good stuff. I can't believe I'm upselling Culver's so much, just being a fast food chain, but it really is good stuff and a Midwest staple. So anyway, plenty of shopping there, folks. Do not trust Google Maps in this instance. It looks like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like there's only about 7 stores in this area here. There are far more. Any given Saturday looks like Black Friday here in the Avenue. There's tons of folks that hit the Avenue up for a full day of shopping, especially on the weekends. If traffic is not your thing, you're going to want to avoid Medical Center Parkway in general. I'll just do a quick little outline for you here, folks. There we go. Perfect. You want to avoid Medical Center Parkway like the plague if you don't like traffic. So, just for example, we'll clear that, zoom back out, and just want to give you guys an idea of just how intense the traffic can be here on Medical Center Parkway. So for example, I used to live in an apartment complex right there. My old office sits right there. From door to door, that's about 3 miles. My morning commute would range from 30 minutes up to about 45 minutes to make it from that door there to that door right there. So Medical Center Parkway in the morning can get quite congested. And if there's a wreck or an accident, you might as well scrap the whole morning and start over. Anyways, let's talk about traffic heading out of Murfreesboro. So I know we've talked about this in some of our other videos. And if you've seen some of those other map tour videos, you will recognize I-24 here. I-24 is the main highway that is going to take you on a commute out of Murfreesboro into Nashville. Now, in the mornings, that is probably going to be your highest volume of traffic heading into Nashville from Murfreesboro like this. That is going to be your highest volume of traffic. And it is absolutely brutal. Now, normally in the mornings, a commute from here to about there would take you anywhere from 35 to 40 minutes. In the morning when there's traffic, 6:30 a.m. to about 9 a.m. or so, you are going to be sitting likely in dead stop traffic. There are a high number of accidents on 24s that always cause backups in the morning. It's a large volume of traffic, folks. There's a lot of people going into Nashville to work all of the time. There are 5 lanes on 24 heading into Nashville. So imagine 5 lanes full of traffic. Somebody breaks down, has an accident, which is typically multiple times a day, you are going to end up sitting in some traffic. So I personally, whenever I'm commuting from Nashville to Murfreesboro, I tend to avoid I-24 entirely, and I'll run up the old school highway, Highway 41 right here, into Nashville. And just a little bit of local kind of Tennessee history for you here. Highway 41, this little guy right here, actually was the original route from Nashville, Tennessee, right over here, down to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Highway 41 will take you all the way from Nashville down to Chattanooga here, and that was the original highway before they built I-24. As you can see, Highway 41 and I-24 intertwine each other from Chattanooga all the way to Nashville. So just a little cool piece of Tennessee history there for you.
Now for the question of the day. For those of you who are thinking of making the move to Middle Tennessee, where are you moving from, and what is the main reason you're leaving your current city and state? I'm truly curious, so make sure to leave your answer in the comments down below. I want to hear what you have to say, and also, if you have any questions or thoughts, you can leave those in the comments down below as well, or even better yet, text, call, or email me. My contact information should pop up on the screen for you, and if you don't see it there, you can find it in both the description and the top pinned comment.
Commuting into Murfreesboro. Now, if you're living in Murfreesboro and working in Murfreesboro, you know, your commute around the city, it'll vary day by day depending on accidents and all that good jazz, but typically traffic is pretty heavy during those normal commuting hours, say 6:30 to about 9:30 and then 3:30 to about 6:30. During those commuting hours, getting around town, it really is a high volume of traffic, folks, so you need to plan accordingly. Most of your trips through town are going to take a while. Now, if you're commuting from, say, Woodbury over here, right over here, or somewhere like Las Casas, right up there, Eagleville right down here, Rockville down here, Christiana even, or maybe even Manchester and Tullahoma right down this way. If you're commuting from any of those locations, you're really not going to have a ton of traffic first thing. Obviously, once you approach kind of the city center and everything, you're going to encounter more traffic, and that's going to slow you down. But for the most part, your primary routes in from those cities are going to be pretty moderate traffic, honestly. And unless there's some sort of wreck or something like that, you're typically going to be able to have a pretty reasonable commute there, uninterrupted by that typical traffic that you're going to find on I-24. Now, you may be wondering, how far does that traffic back up on I-24? And I am here to tell you, folks, basically from right about in here, 24 goes from 2 lanes on either side to 5 lanes. It split right in here, and once you hit that split, that's where you really encounter the morning altering traffic. If you're coming from like Beech Grove, Manchester, Tullahoma area, typically this section of 24 is not too bad. I mean, you'll encounter some pretty moderate traffic. You won't be able to, run 90 miles an hour or pap people or anything like that, but you can typically maintain a pretty solid, consistent pace heading into Murfreesboro. From Manchester, Tennessee, right down here, from Shelbyville, and from Tullahoma there, you're going to have about a 30 to 35 minute commute in the morning from Manchester to Murfreesboro or Shelbyville or Tullahoma. All that area down here, it's going to take you about a half hour to get into Murfreesboro. It's not too bad. It's still a pretty reasonable commute. And again, if you're commuting from those areas, traffic really isn't too bad. So that is definitely makes it nice, folks. So, jumping into our market report, now that we kind of covered everything that Murfreesboro has to offer, what there is to do, your traffic, all that good jazz. Basically everything you really are concerned with, schools. I say all that good jazz a lot. I'm working on that, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me. I promise in these videos, as we go month over month, video over video, I promise I will stop saying and all that good jazz as often. So now that we've covered Murfreesboro as a whole, let's go ahead and kind of dive into our market report on Murfreesboro. So the median home price in Murfreesboro is currently sitting at $385,000 in the month of June, trending upward by about 4% year over year. So you can, pretty consistent appreciation year over year. Great investment opportunities in Murfreesboro as the city grows, which it is not stopping whatsoever. Property values keep going up and up, folks, to the point where Murfreesboro is just about as expensive as Nashville to live in. It really is impressive how much Murfreesboro is growing. So the total closings for Murfreesboro are down for the month of July by about 26% versus the month of June. We can kind of credit that to the current interest rates and what the Fed's doing there. But homes are certainly sitting a little bit longer, again, because of those interest rates really being the major contributing factor to that. There are still deals to be had if you have the ability to purchase a home right now. You can always refi later. And if you do have that liquidity and the opportunity to be able to purchase a home right now, it really is a great opportunity because, they certainly aren't making any more of it. And property values just keep going up. So if you do have the ability and the liquidity to purchase a property now, definitely a better idea than waiting down the line. So we are still seeing closings happen regularly, but we are seeing more concessions, we're seeing rate buy downs, and we're seeing closing costs covered every single day. So you really do have some wiggle room and some negotiating power there that you might not have had 6 months to 12 months ago. So anyways, folks, that's gonna wrap up our video today, and I just want to say thank you for joining us, and I hope that you stayed until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and just remember, folks, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a personalized Zoom call with us, all in the description below, so that we can help make your move here to Murfreesboro, Tennessee as smooth as possible. Until the next video, folks, I hope to see you around town soon.